Okay, well, hello guys. I'm not gonna link this, but this was a little handy little TikTok find that I found, and this is a little bonnet, little towel bonnet that you put on in the shower or after you get out the shower. So anyway, this is about to be a wash and go tutorial, so stay tuned for how to deal with these unruly grays. You can call them unruly, or you can just call them yours if you own it. Anyways, here we go. Okay, guys, I am going to start. As I mentioned, I detangled in the shower. Ooh, I did feel a pull there, but anywho, I detangled in the shower, so I don't plan on doing that again. But I am going to oil my scalp with this caffeine and castor oil. And I am going to make sure that it's not running out. I just want it to drip. Like that's fine enough. So I'm gonna go here because this is where my part will be. And then I have a little problem growth area that is growing back, as you guys can see. And I'm going to go in there. And I'm just gonna run down little imaginary lines here and just squeeze as I go. I'm going to try to make sure I cover all my scalp. It's dripping just a little too slow. Okay, let's go with that. Okay. I'm going to do this up here. What good shows y'all watching? I am now watching The Crown because I watched Queen Charlotte and Bridgerton, which is amazing. So now I'm gonna watch the supposed to be the real deal on the current regime, or was the current until she passed away. But anyway, so we're gonna just make sure we get all up in there. Get your oil. So off camera, I used a Louis Dad leave-in conditioner, moisture lock, and then in my water bottle that I'm going to be, rehydrating my hair as I style, because I use gel, and gel can be very drying and hardening. So I'm going to use my Mazzani 25 Miracle Milk. So, like I said, my hair is already detangled, so I'm going to actually section this off a little bit. Okay, so I sectioned it off and just, I'm about to start in the back. So, like I said, this is going to be a true wash and go. So I'm going to just do my little pull through method with Wet Line Extreme, the green top. I don't know why I do the green instead of the blue. I think they're the same, but it's supposed to be alcohol free. And so I use that. So my wash and goes, they have to be really wet. So I'm gonna spray my little section that I sectioned off back here. The smaller the section, the tighter the curl. me just say that again. The smaller the section, the tighter the curl. So I know some people like to use their brush to, can't use that, hold on. Okay, so this is my little detangling brush. And I don't usually use this for my curls. I'm going to turn around so you can see. And that's just wet. I'm going to show you what I actually use. You're going to hear me rave about this. This is my dimming comb, or curling comb, or 3-row comb. I don't know though, but that brush did give me some better definition, I think. Uh-oh. I'm going to rethink that one. Let's go back with the brush. That was with no product on it, so let's put some product on. Some gel. I usually start right at the root, come all the way down to the end. And I just pull that product through. We call this the raking method. I'm going to just do that till my curls clump. Just let it go. I'm going to do that all around. Hope you can see that. This is the shingling method. This is just taking sections of your hair, pulling it down to separate it so that your coils are separated. And I might do the shingling method. It's going to give you some smaller coils. It's not doing anything, just making sure each section is getting coated with your product. You're just pulling it down, not doing nothing. So here we are with the actual shingling method. And I sped this part up because, what you really need to know about this method is that the important thing is to make sure the strands that you're pulling down are coated with product. And that is the purpose of doing shingling, because you want your coils to stand alone. So as you can see here, I am focusing on starting from the root and pulling down to the end, making sure that that the product is on each of the pieces that I pulled down. And if it's not, then I reapply product as I'm, pulling it down. And I had to do that a few times throughout this process. And again, this is the shingling method. This is the actual method here. Again, making sure that each of those strands are coated is going to be key to a successful shingle.